Hey, it's Crafty Kitty, and I'm here to show you my DIY that I will be making with the DecoFun Bowmaker. Now, Deb from DecoFun Bowmaker approached me and asked me if I'd like to do a demo video for them, and I said yes. So this video is sponsored by DecoFun Bowmaker. I'm very sorry for my voice. I am not feeling very well. I have either a cold or my allergies have gone totally out of whack for me. So, I showed you in my teaser video all the beautiful ribbons that Deb had sent me for this project. So, I will be using the orange satin ribbon. And again, it doesn't really do justice, the colors, but these are exceedingly vibrant. They're just gorgeous. Like, it is a beautiful, beautiful hot pink or fuchsia. I will also be using my own grow green ribbon that I have to make my sash. So, I had gone to a fabric store and I picked up this beautiful rainbow ribbon that I will be using to make a sash with. Now this sash is for Mother's Day, and it's pretty easy to make. Basically, I'm just going to attach the sides here because it's going to be, sorry, it's hard to show you, but again, I lost my my stand for my tablet. Sorry, I'm very hard to focus right now. So basically the sash, it's just the ribbon folded in half, and it'll drape across the body, and I will probably eventually show you what it looks like once I'm finished doing this. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to pause you. So I'm going to show you. So this is what comes with the kit. So Deb had sent me the summer sorbet jumbo kit, and this is the instructions, and it's very simple to use these. It's like 3-step bows. It gives you all the steps you have to do to make just a very simple bow or to make a more intricate bow. And these are just little helpful hints on how to use them. So I will be linking the website to the DecoFun Bowmaker. So if you would like to purchase this, you can. Also, I'll be linking the Facebook page that they have for the DecoFun Bowmaker. So let's get started, and I will show you how to make just a simple bow. And it will be made with the orange ribbon. I'm just trying to figure out how's the best way to show you this. Okay. So unravel your ribbon. So make sure you have enough for your tail at the end. You can always, you come forward on here and you go in between the 2 loops. This is a very easy thing to put together as well. Basically, it's these 2 plastic pieces, and you just stick them in here, and then you have the rods. I believe you can purchase extra rods, so you can make a more intricate bow as well. So, basically, you would take your ribbon, start it off in the front, come around. Always make sure that you go through the center of the 2 loops, and then you pull like this, and make sure you have enough, and you have your tail here, and you just come back around. Sorry. You just come back around, go back through here again, and again you're staying in between the loops, and you're going to come around again like this, and now you have one loop up, one strand down, and one strand up. So now I'm going to cut this off. Okay, 1 second, please. Sorry, got interrupted by a little dog. So if you look right here, now you can use a piece of, wire, or you can use a piece of ribbon, which is what I will be using, is a piece of ribbon, or, I cannot for the life of me remember what those long twisty things are called. I'm having a bit of a moment, but anyway, so you have one ribbon up and you've gone all the way around. So I'm going to get a little piece of ribbon, which I forgot to get just before I sat down, and it's behind me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my little piece of ribbon. I'm sorry if this is very dark, but oh, excuse me. So basically you do this, you put this in there. I'm going to try and turn it for you so you can see. Like I said, there was one ribbon up, one ribbon down. Now all you're going to do is push these all down together. Take your little ribbon, turn it so that it goes to the back, just so I can show you. It's just a little tie. I'm not sure if you can see that. I hope so. And then tighten it really tight, like this. So now you can see there's the start of the bow. So I'm just going to tie this off and make it a little tighter. Now, to take the bow off, all you do is slide it up. And you have a very simple, pretty bow. Has 2 loops. You can get, like I said, you can make more intricate bows if you like. I'm only making 2. So I have this, and I'm just going to hold it like this. I just wish it wasn't so dark, but anyway, so that's what the bow looks like. I'm just going to move that. Now these are going to be trimmed just a bit more. So that's the first part of the bow. And now I'm going to make another part of the bow, and I'll show you how I put it together. So, sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I'm back, and we're going to make our pink bow. Again, you're going to unravel the amount of ribbon that you think you'll need. And this is, like I said, exceedingly easy to use. So it's basically, that's what it looks like. And you wrap it around. And you come back. Now that would make just a plain simple bow. So if you wanted just one, which I might do with the other colors, but for this particular DIY, I am going to, and I missed the inside of that, so I'm going to take it out and do it again. See, not an expert, but easy to fix. So, again, around the poles and through the 2 loops in the middle. You don't want to go behind the loops, because otherwise your bow will get stuck and you can't pull it up. So be mindful of where you do this. And as I said, if you think you don't have enough for your tail, you just pull a bit more, because it is, you know, it's plastic. It's pretty forgiving for that. So around and down and come up. So I made a little bit, I made 3 bows this time. I'm going to pull that back because I don't want to leave a huge tail this time, because I will be trimming it. So I have that. And I'm sorry for the sniffles, but I can't help it. So there, I'm just snipping off the end. And now I have my two tails, one on top, one on the bottom. Again, I'm going to use a piece of ribbon to tie it together, which once again I left, you know, behind me. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And I have my little ribbon. And once again, I'm going to slide it through the little slot that's down here, right there. And then bring it towards the back. So it's easier when you flip it. But you have to get this done tightly so that the bow stays together and doesn't come apart. So, like I said, you can use little metal twist ties, or ribbon, or pipe cleaners. That's it, pipe cleaners. That's what I was looking for. You could use those as well. So, once again, we're going to slide it up and out. And we have our tail in the front. So we're going to bring those down, pull them, and then we have two little bows like this. Oops, sorry, I took you out of frame. So we just basically, you pull them apart a bit so you get a full effect. And there's our pink bow. So again, I'm going to be trimming the tails, just not yet. That one's going to go over here with the orange one. And I have beautiful turquoise colored grosgrain ribbon. Now there's another way you can do this too if you want to do more than one bow together. So again, down the middle. Sorry, I'll keep my hand out of the way. Pull it. Remember to get your tail as long as you need it. There we go. Keep pulling. And again, I did that. I went around the bow instead of inside. If you go inside, you're not going to get this out of here. It'll be stuck. So, pull. And as you can see, it's quite easy to pull. It just comes up nicely. So let's pull one more time, because we'll make 3 this time around. And now, and even though it's gone that tight, I can give it another pull so that my little tails have one up, one down, are there. But now we will have 3 bows. And if you think you went a little too far, you can go backwards. Oh yes, I was going to show you another trick. So, you can make another bow at the same time with this. This is one of the harder ones that I saw done. Even I watched this on YouTube just to be sure. So, you just go right on top of this one like this. Now, I think this might work. It might not. If it doesn't, well... If you don't try, you'll never know if you can do it. So, we're going to get our tail there. Right there. Come around. And this is just one of my ribbons from my stash. And it is like a velour. So, as you can see, I went around. So now I have my tail. Pull that, see? It's pretty easy to pull. So now I have 2 colors. They are not wrapped around the back, see? They're just going around these. They're in between. So, to do the same thing, you take your little... Oh, here it is. You take this, put this in there, slide it under, like this, push your ribbon down, like this, come up, bring it to the back, turn it around, and as you can see, I'm going to tie it together. we're going to do it. It has to be really tight because now we have way more ribbon inside there. So we're going to keep that tight so it doesn't open up on us. There we go. Nice and tight at the back. And now we're going to slide it up. Up and out. And now we have this ribbon, which we're going to slide to the front. So we're just going to try and get it to go down just in front of the loop here. Hold the ribbon that you tied it with. Slide it down like this. And there we go. So now we have two ribbons. Oh, what the heck, this comes out nicely. So it's like this. So now you got this. Now you still have the ribbons. You're hanging down here. You have to separate you have two loops of the purple. Like this. And then you have 3 of the blue. Give me 1 second. I have 3 of the blue. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. So we have 3 at the back, 2 in the front. See? So you just pull it a little bit if you want to separate the bows. Then you have this, like this. So now you have a purple in front of the blue. And these will all tie together nicely. Just like this. So you see, it's really fun, and you can make all kinds of bows. So I have one more bow to make, and that's a green one. So I was going to use the gingham one, but I think I like the velour colored one better. So I'm going to put the gingham one to the back. And this time we're only going to do a single bow. So it is basically you go around once. So it goes down the front as usual, like this. Bring it around, come up and in between the 2 loops, like that. Come around, and come down. And that's it. We're only going to do 1 loop. So we're going to bring this to the front, like this. And we're going to pull it back just a bit because we don't want a big tail and we don't want to waste any of our ribbon. So again, I'm going to take the ribbon, and this is just ribbon that I have in my stash, and I'm going to tie it to the back and bring it around. It's a lot easier to do this when you turn the Bowmaker around to attach it from behind, because it gives you a bit of more of a grasp rather than trying to, go between the 2 loops to do the tying up. So I'm going to snip this off now. There we go. And we're going to slide this up. Come out of there. Alrighty. Up and out. There we go. So, this is what just a single bow looks like. And it looks just like a bow. Like just a plain old bow. And we got 1 tail up, 1 tail down. And it's just a single little bow. And it is really nice. So what you got to do now is assemble all these bows together. And we're going to put the Bowmaker to the side here. We're going to take our big bow. And we're going to find the back, which is back here, where the knot is. And we're going to attach the pink ribbon. So it's gonna be like pink ribbon going across, and this one and the orange going this way. We're not going to tie it the same back to back, because otherwise you lose the effect of the bow. So I'm just tying the knot here in the back. Make sure you tie it tight. Don't tie in the orange ones, because those ones we need to use for something else. I think on my sash. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use them, but don't tie them in. So far, we have this beautiful bow that goes this way and that way. So we're going to snip these off a bit, because They're kind of in the way. So there's one. Make sure you snip your bows, tails, in opposite ways. Otherwise, it's not going to look that great. It'll look weird if the tails are both facing the same way. And I've been known to do that often. So here is our ribbon so far. Now the tails don't have to be exactly the same length because, I mean, it's a bow. It can have one side a little bit better. So we have that so far. And this is going to be shifted a bit so that we can see this way. Now the next one we're going to do is we're going to add the blue and purple. And we're going to go diagonal on this one as well. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go across. So let's go across instead. So we have the pink one pinking out of the back of this one. Like this. Get that tail down. So again, we don't want to tie up the orange with it. Sorry. So we're just making knots at the back. I'm pulling it tight. And I'm going to get these down like this. And my pink one is kind of hiding now. It should be turned to the side. Like, I don't think that's working out quite the way I wanted it. It looks like a jumble now. So let's just flip it back this way. Well, you know, you learn as you go. And boy, am I learning. So, I'm going to spread these out. And for some reason, my pink bow just does not want to, maybe it's because I put it at an angle. So what do you say we take that apart again? Pull off of that one. Now, I don't know why my pink ribbon is doing that. It should not be doing it. I might have done something wrong. Imagine. Somewhere along the line, this is supposed to be down here, but... Well, let's see if I can loop it through the loops and bring it down this way. There we go. I'm going to fluff up my ribbons. That's what I did. So that's what it's going to look like. And I'm going to have to figure out how to attach the blue because it seems like I think maybe the blue and the pink are the same color. Or sorry, not the same color, the same size. And it seems to be blocking the one I have, which I don't like that. So I'm just going to stretch up the orange a bit. Maybe I'll just add the green because it is smaller than the pink. And we'll try that. So, and because it's a single bow, it should be a lot easier to work with. So, let's tie that at the back and see what it looks like. And I'll have to figure out what to do with the blue and the purple bow. Maybe it's because I made a double bow. So maybe I'll take that apart and just try without doing that. So, my loop seems a bit big over there, so I'm just going to pull, because it's still easy to manipulate your bows when they're like this. Sorry, this has taken a long time, and I didn't mean for it to. So, there is one. One bow. Now I did play with this with a few other things, and those bows turned out really pretty. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I mean, it looks okay, but it's not quite what I thought it would look like. So this is my bow. It actually is really easy to use this. For some reason, I'm not sure what I'm doing here wrong, because it just doesn't seem like my bow is coming out the way it should. It should be nice and fluffy and come up nicely. And like I said, I did make two or three other bows playing with it, just playing with it before I've done the video. So I'm just trying to figure out if I did a misstep or not. But it doesn't look that bad. Actually, I kind of like it. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this. Maybe I can attach it somehow so that it doesn't... I think maybe it's because I did a double bow there. Maybe I should take that apart. So I think I will. Or maybe I'll just slide the purple bow out. Let's do that. And again, I said it was, like I said, it's pretty easy to still manipulate the bows in here. So, you know, it's not as hard to do. So now I'm just going to re-tie the blue one. And this is the one that I did 3 loops on, so there's 3 of them. And it's hiding again. Come out of there. I'm sorry for coughing on you, but there's not much you could do. Well, I'm going to do this because that wasn't tight enough. So I'm going to take that little strip off. We're going to redo that bow. So down the front, around, and through the loops. And then coming back up and through the loops again. Maybe I'll just do 2 this time around. So there we go. Since I don't have another blue ribbon, I'm going to use this green one that I have here. And again, I'm going to turn it around from the back. So sorry. And tie it really tight this time so that it doesn't come loose. And there we go. So we have our little ribbon here in the front. Now that seems to look a lot better than the one I had before. So there you go. That's what it looks like on the Bowmaker. And like I said, it just slides up and out. And that's where the ribbons are. The tails are supposed to come down the front here like this. Grab the little back part. And since I only did 2, I have 2 little bows. Loops, I should say. Just like that. So we have our little bow. And it's really nice. And I'm going to get the sash now, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach these. I'm going to attach the blue to the green. Sorry. Oh, can't get the orange out of there. So where is one of my bow? There is. Goodness gracious. Turn that to the side. So now we have green, the blue, and the pink. And it's just a big bow of multiple colors, and even the little different shades of the tie ribbons helps out for color wise, but I'm going to snip those off because I don't want all of these colors floating around in here. I think in another video I'll show you the other bows I made, and I think you'll like them as well. I did a great big one using burlap ribbon. Still playing with this. So there we go. And now to attach it to the sash. So here is my sash. Now, for some reason they had folded it, and I can't get that crease to come out of there. So get this to match up. And if it would stop folding in half, this would go so much more faster. And match it up. So, so sorry again. So I'm going to see what I can do with this sash. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my son in here, and he's going to help me out. Just going to come over and turn a bit. So I used a piece of my favorite adhesive, which is the double-sided Velcro. So I am going to attach the Velcro, the ribbon to the Velcro, and I'm just going to make sure that I can tie so that this doesn't come off. I'm going to tie it a bit. So that it's, the Velcro doesn't come unglued. Just a little bit. So it will still attach to this piece. Like this. So we're going to put that back there, and now we're going to take this piece off, and this bow is going to go right here. Just like that. And so I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to move this. Okay, and there it is. Turn around so everybody can see my Mother's Day sash. Do your little dance. That's my son Sam. Okay, enough with the dancing. So, and that's what it looks like. It looks awesome on there. I really, really, really like how that turned out. So, this is part of the Mother's Day DIY. I'll be posting this video, but there will be a second part so I can show you. I'm making a DIY spa basket for mother-in-law, for your mother or mother-in-laws that are not overly expensive. Everything almost all came from the Dollar Tree, but you can still get a really nice look at it. Okay, give him one more glimpse at the beautiful sash. Say goodbye, Sam.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please make sure to check out the DecoFun Bowmaker Facebook page and their website. I had a lot of fun. I want to thank Deb for approaching me and asking me to do this. I will be working with this Bowmaker, and I'm sure it'll be showing up in a lot of my DIYs. Thanks for watching, and let's all get crafty. Bye-bye.